It's Monday morning. It's about 8 in the morning, and I've been awake for the past 2 hours, already getting after it, already doing the things that I need to do. All right. So it's Monday. It's the beginning of a new week. You want to start it strong. And for me, I woke up and, like I said, I've been getting into trading. And I've been doing it. I've been doing it every single day. I've been looking at it and practicing and getting better every single day. And I've been sticking with it for the past 7 months. I woke up this morning and I was in a trade last night and I was trying to see what happened. And, it chopped. Chop means it doesn't really move. It just goes up and down, up and down. It stays at the same zone. And it ended up stopping me out. And then I ended up re-entering because there's this manipulation, right? Sometimes for it to continue going down, it needs to go up a little bit for it to take out the short order so that more liquidity can be put into the market. And then the market makers can make the price and their orders get filled and then it continues lower. All right. Long story short, I've been up for the past 2 hours trying to get the right setup, and the stop loss I made, it went down and I was up because I was betting on it going down, and then I'm going back to where my entry was, stopped me out for a small loss. I'm back in and I'm good, I'm up. And what I want to tell you guys is you won't get what you want unless you do the things you don't want to do in order to achieve success, in order to achieve what you want, right? I went to sleep at 1 o'clock last night. I stayed up a little late. I was talking with one of my friends, all right? We were playing Xbox, right? But who woke up at 7 o'clock, or who woke up at 6:45? Me. I didn't wake up at 10 p.m. I have to go work at the pool. I have to slave away at a job I hate. Okay, I don't hate the job, but it's just boring. But I get paid $50 or $60 so 11 to 4. I can make $60 in one trade, bro. I literally did that already, bro. It's like, dude, come on. But it teaches me to do the things I don't want to do so I can be disciplined, which is a very good skill. The skill that I learned for being disciplined, and the thing, do I really want to work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life? That gives me the mindset. It gives me the fire. It gives me the willpower, the motivation, and the vision that I don't want to live a life where I just clock in. I want to live a good life. I want to live a life where I can live on my own terms and I can clock in and work whenever I want, right? Like for trading, I could take one trade a week and I can make a lot of money, right? Or I make a few trades and I make maybe 1 or 2 trades every day or so. But sometimes I don't need to take a trade. Like this weekend, I probably shouldn't have traded on Friday. Or Saturday. Literally nothing happened at all, and so I could have saved some time. But I could take a trade. If I can make my money. I could be done for the week. That's literally what you can do. And I got my lawn mowing and my lifeguard. I can do that later, and I can stack up more money. But long story short, what I'm trying to tell you guys is if you want results in your life, you have to do the things you don't want to do. I was in my bed. I was like, you know what? I'm going to lay down and go back to sleep. I got in my trade. I have everything set up. I'm going to go back to sleep. Wake up in like 30 minutes. See where it's at. Do all the things I need to do and then go to work. But I was like, you know what? Heck no. I'm going to go downstairs, get out of my comfort zone and record videos. I have a lot of videos to edit. I want to get this out today. I'm going to get 2 videos out today. I'm going to edit the video I made last night, and I'm going to edit the video I made right now. So yeah, we're going to upload a few videos, and then I want to get this out. I just want to get myself put out on the internet. I want to make videos, right? Whether I see success or not in, the subscribers or the views, I just want to get it out. If I could get 100 views a video, I'm fine with that, dude. And because I know eventually if I just keep building it, and if I keep building my life and have experiences, like if I can get really good at trading, or I can get really good at business or speaking to people or getting good in the gym, I can use that information and experience to help other people, which will help grow my audience. I need to work on producing better quality videos. These 1-to-1 speaking videos, they're good, but they're not going to be, it's not going to be a 1 million view video. It's going to be it's going to have less views because people just don't have the attention span to watch a 10-minute video to learn what they need to do. You know, people have all the information that they want in the world. People know what they have to do to get in shape. People know what they have to do to start making money, but they don't want to take action because they're lazy and they don't care enough about themselves to go after the things that they want, right? I could have quit going to the gym when it got hard or I stopped seeing results. I could have quit trading when I lost my first account. I could have quit doing YouTube when I got 0 views a video for years and I had over 200 videos, but I didn't quit. I didn't quit trading. I didn't quit the gym. I didn't quit YouTube. I'm sticking with it through the pain, through the sideways motion, and that's what's going to happen. That's when you're going to see the results, because eventually you will start gaining traction, gaining some audience, getting better at the craft that you're trying to work on and get good at. And once you do that, that is when you actually will start reaping the rewards of all the plants you've planted and starting to get the fruits of your labor. All right, that's better. Fruits of your labor, right? I've been on my phone on the charts at least every day, or at least 5 days a week. Even on the days where I blew my account and I had nothing to trade with, I would still look at the charts and see what's up and watch videos and when I mow lawns, I watch psychology videos so I don't repeat the same mistakes that I did, because your mind wants you to fail. You say you want to be successful, but your mind is the one telling you to eat that junk food. Your mind is telling you to stay up super late and play video games. I probably shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that last night, but I still got up and I didn't let my mind be like, I'm gonna sleep in. I got that weird fire in me. I got that weird burst of motivation. It's like, you know what, dude? It's Monday morning. You gotta start the week good. If you get a good start to the week, that momentum's gonna go into the next week, right? Last week when I on Monday, I had a really good trade in the morning. I made about $100, and I gave some of the money back the next few days, but I had that momentum, that good, yo, bro, this is possible. You can have a good week, and my week was really green. This was the best week I've had so far. And you want to know the best thing is I've kept almost all of it. Last night I did lose a little bit. I was being stupid. I bought a meme coin and it dumped basically, but it's not a big deal. I made a profit back this morning, but it really does, and that tilt will mess you up. Like last night, the trade that I was short, which means I'm selling. I'm betting on the price to go down. All right, and overnight, at 3 I was asleep, but at 3 a.m, it was a lot lower. I was up a decent amount of my position, and it ended up going back to my entry. I could have gotten greedy and kept selling and bought or sold more, and then it ended up stopping me out and I would have lost more money. But now I'm back, there's some manipulation. That's why I kind of went up, took out some liquidity, and now I'm okay. But yeah, dude, I'm sure none of y'all don't really know what this trading stuff is, but I'm telling you, bro, I will be successful with trading because it's the future, dude. People have been trading markets for over 100 years, all right? The market's not going anywhere. If I don't take a trade today, I'm not gonna, I just trade tomorrow. Or I'll just trade when Donald Trump pumps the market, I'll just do that. But you can literally there are people who take one trade a month. They make $100,000 and they're done. And they go F off and go on a private island or whatever. I don't know. I'm not at that level yet, obviously. I'm doing it for scraps. But the money isn't the goal right now. That's the end goal, to make money and be profitable. But right now, I want to be disciplined, because if I'm not disciplined, I'm not going to be able to close that trade. Like the trade that I was in that got stopped out, I wouldn't have closed it if I didn't have a stop loss. I'm very stubborn about stuff like that, and that's how you'll lose more money, right? I saw a pattern. I should have closed the trade immediately, but I didn't. I want to see how it played out. But I'm okay now. And I want to be disciplined. I want to be able to manage my risk, okay? If I put in too much money, too much position into a specific trade, I'm like, oh shoot. If it goes up a little bit, I would end up closing the trade, even though I shouldn't, because it hasn't stopped me out yet. So yeah, that's exactly what I want to get better. I want to get better and be disciplined and be better. That's what I'm trying to do. Because once I can do that, it'll only go up. So I can master my mind. It's really easy to make money in trading, but it's really hard to keep your money. That's the hardest part, to keep what you made. I think my brother just woke up. He's running around upstairs. I don't know what he's doing, but it's so my goal is to keep my profits. Whether I make $1, $10, $100, $1,000, I want to keep it, and I put that into altcoins. All right, I need to buy more Ethereum and Solana because those are the main ones, and I low-key have been buying lower market cap altcoins, and they're gonna do well, but you know, they're not gonna do as well as, they're not as safe as like Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin. But yeah, dude, if you want results in your life, you have to go after the things you want, and you have to do the things that you don't want to do, even though you don't want to do them. You know, you gotta do them like you love them, even though you don't want to do it. You gotta do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Because if you want to get good at something, but you don't put in the work, well, no wonder you're not good at it, right? Like, you know, honestly, I should put more work into lacrosse. But one thing that really makes me not want to do it, my whole team is a bunch. I mean, I don't know. Like I didn't have that much fun this year. Like, I barely played. I was on the bench the whole time. I was good too. It just, nobody wanted to play me, and I don't know, dude. That's kind of, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do it again next year, but it's like, right, I have better things to do. But I'm not. It's a fun little hobby I do. You know, after school, I'll go to practice, get a little workout in, have some fun. But I don't know, dude. I don't know how I feel. But my mom really wanted me to do it, so I'm gonna stick with it. I just wish the environment was a little better. And then I need to do that more. I need to practice my trumpet more because I'm in the band. I mean, I'm doing okay at that, but it starts up in a few weeks. And then I'm just going to keep locking it on trading, locking it on YouTube, locking it on everything else, because I know I could see so much success with it if I just focus up. I'm going to go edit my other video, edit this video up. I am going to upload both of them today. I'm not doing this shit where I wait 3 weeks to do it like my other videos. I'm actually gonna stick with them and go sit right over there. Right here, I'm gonna chill, and then I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go edit my videos. See you boys later. Do the things you don't want to do, because that's how you're gonna start seeing success in your life.